From meme to mogul, the unexpected rise of Pedro Pascal. Who would have thought that the lovable face of memes, the internet's daddy figure, would turn into one of Hollywood's most sought-after leading men? From viral TikTok edits to starring roles in blockbuster series, Pedro Pascal's journey from meme to mogul is one of the most unexpected and fascinating rises in pop culture history. Whether you know him as the intense, quiet Mandalorian, the fiercely protective Joel from The Last of Us, or the charismatic fan favorite Oberyn Martell from Game of Thrones, Pedro's path to stardom wasn't a straight line. It was a roller coaster of talent, timing, and a little bit of internet magic. So, how did this Chilean-born actor go from a meme sensation to one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood? Strap in, because this rise is anything but ordinary. The early struggles. Before Pedro was posting witty Instagram stories and becoming the internet's favorite daddy, his career was a slow burn. Like many actors, Pedro spent years grinding in Hollywood, taking on small roles in TV shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Good Wife, and Grimm. These were solid, respected roles, but they didn't make headlines. He was working, sure, but he was also struggling. In his early days, he faced the challenge of being typecast in small, often underappreciated parts. The road to recognition was long, and there were moments where he probably doubted whether his big break would ever come. But persistence paid off. He didn't give up. Instead, he embraced the character roles, honing his craft, and developing a unique acting style that would eventually set him apart. And when he finally hit the jackpot with Game of Thrones, where he played the fan favorite Oberyn Martell, Pedro was ready. The world had no idea who he was yet, but that performance would be the spark that ignited the flame. The Mandalorian and the rise of the internet's new favorite star. Now, let's talk about The Mandalorian. Here's where Pedro's career went from that cool guy from Game of Thrones to full-blown household name. When The Mandalorian dropped in 2019, Pedro was already a respected actor, but he wasn't the star of the show at first glance. The real draw was the Baby Yoda phenomenon. But as the show unfolded, it became clear that Pedro was delivering one of the most compelling performances in the Star Wars universe. The mystery of the character, the way Pedro infused the Mandalorian with so much emotion despite being behind a mask for most of the time, caught fans' attention. And boom, Pedro Pascal was everywhere. People couldn't stop talking about how he was bringing a human element to a seemingly emotionless role. And the memes started flying. Memes of him holding Baby Yoda, memes of him just standing there in his armor, memes of his emotional stares. They took over the internet. The man was a meme machine, and with every new meme, his name spread faster. The meme factor. It's crazy to think that Pedro Pascal's rise was fueled, in part, by memes. But it's true. The internet has a strange way of catapulting people into superstardom, and in Pedro's case, it did just that. His role in The Mandalorian sparked a social media frenzy, and soon Pedro was a meme sensation. And not just any memes, the type that turned him into a cultural icon. "Pedro Pascal is my daddy" became a viral phrase, and suddenly, Pedro wasn't just a popular actor, he was a heartthrob, a figure of internet affection. It's one thing to be admired by fans. It's another when you become the subject of thousands of memes that people start sharing and remixing. That's where the true power of the internet lies. By 2020, Pedro Pascal had gone from being that cool guy in the background to a full-on viral sensation. The Last of Us. But memes and internet fame only get you so far. To stay on top, you need a project that not only solidifies your place in Hollywood, but also showcases your range as an actor. Enter The Last of Us, where Pedro stepped into the role of Joel, a hardened survivor in a post-apocalyptic world. This series was more than just another video game adaptation. It was an emotional, complex journey. It wasn't long before audiences and critics alike recognized Pedro as a truly versatile actor. Gone were the days of being typecast in supporting roles. With The Last of Us, Pedro became a leading man who could carry a show with gravitas and raw emotion. His portrayal of Joel earned him widespread acclaim, and his chemistry with co-star Bella Ramsey was pure gold. The power of Pedro Pascalism. It's not just his acting chops or the memes that got Pedro here, it's the way he connects with fans. From his down-to-earth humorous Instagram posts to his candid interviews, Pedro has carved out a public persona that is relatable and authentic. He's never pretended to be perfect or to have it all together. Instead, he's leaned into being an unpretentious, genuine, and incredibly charming human being. In a time where celebrities often seem distant and curated, Pedro's warmth has made him an internet favorite. And it's not just his performances that have created a fan base, but his personality. His Twitter is full of witty comments and interactions with fans, while his Instagram showcases both his humor and his real side. This Pedro Pascal is one of us vibe is more than just a fleeting moment in pop culture. It's the foundation for a career that spans beyond memes and TV roles, beyond acting. And this, my friends, is where Pedro's story gets even more exciting. Pedro's unexpected rise from meme star to Hollywood mogul isn't just about acting, it's about cultural influence. With several upcoming projects in the works, including high-profile films and potential new TV series, Pedro's not just a passing trend, he's becoming a mainstay in Hollywood. His brand is evolving, from The Mandalorian and The Last of Us to his work with the unbearable weight of massive talent alongside Nicolas Cage. He's diversifying his career while keeping the internet-loving Pedro Pascal energy intact. He's becoming a bigger presence not only in entertainment but in culture, and with his expanding social media presence and his ability to tap into the internet's pulse, he's quickly becoming one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, ready to break into even more industries. Pedro's philanthropy. Pedro Pascal's rise to fame isn't just about his acting or internet fame. It's also about how he uses his platform for positive change. While the memes might be fun, Pedro's commitment to social justice and activism adds depth to his public persona. He's outspoken about issues such as LGBTQ+ rights, immigrant rights, and racial equality, often using his social media to amplify underrepresented voices. One of his most impactful moments was when he openly supported his transgender sister, Lux Pascal, a vocal advocate for the transgender community in Chile. Pedro's willingness to use his influence for advocacy has resonated with fans who not only admire his talent, but also his heart. In a world where many stars shy away from taking a political stand, Pedro embraces it, showing that fame can be a powerful tool for good. From memes to mogul, Pedro Pascal's rise is one for the history books. What started with a viral moment has grown into a legacy of authenticity, talent, and heart. He didn't just follow the trends, he became the trend. And as he continues to rise in Hollywood, we can only wonder where he'll go next. Are you a Pedro fan, or are you just here for the memes? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the unexpected rise of Pedro Pascal, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content about your favorite stars, trends, and pop culture moments. Pedro's not just a meme anymore. He's the meme king turned mogul, and this ride is only getting started. Don't miss out.